found it at a local estate sale, buried under a pile of moth-eaten wool blankets. A 1947 Zenith, its mahogany casing smelling of ozone and old dust. The seller told me it didn't work. The internals were gutted years ago, but when I brought it home and turned the brass knob, the speakers didn't just hiss, they breathed. At first, it was just white noise, a rushing wind from some digital void. But then, a voice broke through. It was dry and rhythmic, like dead leaves skittering across a driveway. It didn't play music. It recited dates and locations. October 12th, the Mill Creek Bridge collapse. November 4th, the warehouse fire on 5th Street. I thought it was a recording of old news, until I realized those dates hadn't happened yet. The radio wasn't receiving a signal. It was broadcasting the future's eulogies. Obsession is a quiet rot. I spent weeks mapping the signal strength, driving through the back roads of the county, until the needle on my frequency gauge pinned itself to the red. The trail led me to Blackwood Ridge. There, perched on the summit like a rusted needle, stood the KVOL broadcast tower. It had been decommissioned in 1984 after the lead engineer vanished into the woods, never to be seen again. There are no power lines reaching this height anymore. The transformers are hollow shells, and the perimeter fence is swallowed by thorns. Yet, as I stepped into the shadow of the structure, my handheld radio screamed with feedback. The air inside the main control room was unnaturally cold. Frost bloomed on the rusted consoles, despite the humid summer night. My flashlight beam cut through the darkness, landing on a single reel-to-reel player in the center of the floor. It wasn't on a table. It was hovering, suspended 4 feet in the air by some invisible tension, the magnetic tape spooling through the empty space like a black spider's web. The sound coming from the floating tape wasn't static anymore. It was a chorus of 1,000 overlapping whispers, all speaking in unison. I reached out, my fingers trembling, but as I touched the spinning plastic, the temperature plummeted. The tape was freezing, sharp enough to slice skin. Suddenly, the whisper stopped. A single voice, my own voice, erupted from the speakers of my handheld radio. It was clear, devoid of interference. It spoke a single date, today's date, and then a time, 4 minutes from now. I looked at the reel and realized with a jolt of horror that it wasn't just playing a recording. It was recording me. It was capturing the sound of my panicked heartbeat, the shuffle of my boots, and the heavy, wet breathing of something standing directly behind me. Something that hadn't been there a second ago. I don't remember the drive back. I only remember the feeling of being hunted by a sound. I'm in my apartment now, the doors dead bolted, every light burning bright. I try to tell myself it was a prank or a mountain air hallucination, but I just checked the clock on my phone. 1 minute to go. And then, in the corner of the room, my smart speaker hissed. It's not the usual chime. It's that same dry, skittering voice, tuning in from a place that doesn't exist. It's calling my name through the static. Like and follow unseen for more journeys into the dark. Tell me in the comments, if you heard the date of your end, would you try to change the station? Or would you listen to the very last second?